Perhaps one of the most widely recited phrases from our Declaration of Independence, many are familiar with our unalienable rights as citizens in this nation: life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Webster's dictionary includes these key parts in its definition of well-being: a state characterized by health, happiness, and prosperity. This resolution is not merely an abstract question of the freedoms the federal government may or may not possess. In fact, it affects you directly, at the personal level. Can our government here in the United States implement regulations to maintain our health, to allow us to continue to be happy? According to our Constitution, it is within the scope of their power. However, this is still not the question posed by this forum. Sure, the United States government is rightfully able to regulate personal well-being, but should they? Some people say no. Whose business is it but my own if I want to smoke up a joint, trip on some LSD, and as the 18-year-old adult I am, drink myself into a stupor? Sure, I may be ruining my health, therefore decreasing my personal well-being, but at the end of the day, should it be anyone's concern except mine? Yet, I speak strongly in affirmation of the resolved. The United States government should regulate personal well-being. The role of government is to prevent anarchy or chaos. The regulations, laws, and restrictions put into place are for the good of the general public. And an individual's health, and therefore well-being, is their own. This I cannot deny. However, the United States government has the resources, the knowledge, and the ability to maintain the general welfare and well-being of an individual. This may sound oxymoronic, but consider this. As a nation, we cannot have overall prosperity if at a personal level it does not occur. The Food and Drug Administration, one of the countless resources at the disposal of the government, help our nation's overall welfare by regulating at the personal level. For instance, in 2009, they passed a piece of legislation known as the Grade A Pasteurized Milk Ordinance. You may ask, what business does the federal government have to mandate pasteurization of commercially sold milk? Drinking unpasteurized milk makes me happy, seems to be just fine for my health, and allows me to prosper. However, the federal government knows about the risks numerous microscopic organisms that flourish in raw milk pose, and in order to prevent the average consumer from being susceptible to countless diseases these microbes can cause, decide to regulate it. The United States government should regulate personal well-being, even if we may not always appreciate it in the moment of being told, no, sorry, you can't do that because it's not good for your well-being. It is undeniable that our government is responsible for promoting the general welfare. As I stated previously, they do have the resources, knowledge, ability, and most importantly, the constitutional right to do this regulation. They should regulate at the personal level because if every individual is kept out of harm's way and their health insured, they will have their personal well-being promoted. Well-being at a personal level across the nation therefore results in well-being at a national level. Thank you for listening to this opening speech, and please keep it in mind as the forum progresses.